So
Yeah, I could have sworn at the end of last time you told us the level, but I don't know if I did or not, or if we even leveled at all.
no,
Okay,
I was
what
asking
level?
you. I was asking you if I had given you a level last time, and you had a level right before the boss fight. So you're not getting one right now.
Wait,
I think we had a level right before the boss.
what level were we supposed to be?
12.
12.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. I didn't miss anything then.
Okay.
I think everybody should be at 12.
Everyone should is at 12, yeah.
So to kind of set the scene a little bit, let's switch over to the big map over here for a minute.
Corrupted West Corvain, yeah.
So, remember, it has been a little bit of time since you woke up, and then you had your little adventures on the Time Lost Island. And you may notice there's a few changes.
Like a gigantic breach in the center.
Yes. Just a few minor changes to, the local area. Not all of them so friendly to you. So...
Who's even friendly to us in the first place?
That is a relative question.
Relative to...
Like the party or Stormy?
No, it's more so Stormy.
I think it was you. I think it was just you. The people in Slagwall.
No, hang on. You shut up.
The
No,
people in
Stormy.
Slagwall,
It was
like
the
I
night
said.
inside the fort that we went over to.
Ooh, that too. Yeah, him too.
Many
Prove
tavern
it.
keepers.
Prove it. Prove that he was friendly to you. Like,
I think
want
the
you to
elephant-
clip it.
I think the elephant from the Colosseum fight was pretty friendly to me. Of course. Of course.
So...
Oh.
I mean, I showed you this before we kicked off the Time Lost Isle shenanigans, but it is a modified version of the original world map.
Technically the same map, but not really.
This is the same corrupted map, yes. Now, a couple of things. You do have some idea of what you were planning to do as a party. There's a rather large problem occurring in the vicinity of West Corvain that you may or may not have had a hand in.
I see no problems at all.
And if you want to fix those problems, perhaps it's best you do some strategizing as a party.
See, the breach was over here, and if I recall correctly, we didn't really cause a breach anywhere there, so wasn't us. Well, we left the cart outside of Slag Wall, north side of Slag Wall. What? It's always been called Slag Wall. What are you talking about?
Yes, it was always called Slagwall Forehead.
Yeah, it was always called Slag Wall. I think your memory is going for a loop. Maybe you were corrupted that badly. I think you're just really corrupted. What? I'm not corrupted at all. I'm like at 0.
No. The intent is for you as a party to collectively figure out what you're going to do next. Now that you are able to leave the Time Lost Island and that there are friendly folk on this island.
Do we get a reward? Um, where are we running to, if we ran?
City of the Blessed Sun, I guess. Well, I don't know about you boys, but I certainly don't want to go to Shadow City.
I don't think anyone wants to.
Yeah, City of the Blessed Sun looks pretty good.
Mm.
Maybe because it's
I like
blessed.
Blessed Suns.
Yeah.
I mean, there was always a
Go back to
town
your
there.
favorite town flag wall.
There was always a town there.
Stormy, I think your memory is failing you.
Yeah,
I
I
concur.
really think.
I
it is.
actually, in this case, I concur.
So. Where?
Miss
What?
stop.
Miss stop? But then it'd be my stop. Missed up.
Oh,
You want that to be your stop? I can stop off the Blessed Sun, and you can stop off at the
yeah, and you can keep going to
at
there.
my stop.
Yeah, that's right.
Everything.
So, can we sail down to the City of the Blessed Sun, or is that unreasonable of us?
I mean, once you get your hands on a ship, you can go wherever you like.
Well, we do have a.
But perhaps you should think about where places are and why they're called those things.
Well, I do believe we do have a ship, so technically, no, we do. Remember, there's ships in like the harbor of that port on the left side, and then we sailed one of them to the dwarfs, so we can get that at any time or something like that. No. They gave us a fishing boat after. Wasn't there? There was an actual boat, like an actual like big ship.
to
inside the
recap, the survivors on the side island have access to a larger ship that is functional, but you don't have enough personnel to man it unless you get the survivors to agree with you. But you have access to a small fishing boat.
I mean, we kind of saved the island.
No, you do not.
No, Kron already said we killed all of the. We vanquished all of the shit on the island. Nope, we're done.
It got nommed on the way in by the worm.
We're done. According to Kron, we're
Went
done.
nom nom.
So that means we're done.
Worm went nom nom.
Don't make him spawn another monster just to fulfill your desires. Well, anyways, so we're not taking a fishing boat. We're gonna request her to help of the dwarves to sail us to one of the ports. The name sounds pretty good.
And we're probably
That was
not going to
really
attack by the Red
enticing.
Sun.
Actually, just thinking about it, Blessed Sun. Oh, you might be onto something.
Yeah, I think they might have figured something out to counter the Red Sun.
Right.
Or they could be also part of the Red Sun.
Possibility.
Yeah, yeah, you brought it up, and I'm not so sure anymore. But I'd like to go there anyways, I guess. I think it'd be fine.
What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, TPK, what's the worst that can happen, right?
Don't worry, we'll be sent another 250 or however many years in the future again. Right?
There will be no more Deus Ex Machinas in this campaign.
Are you sure? What if, like, 3 of us jump into... An
What
There
or
will
the
be
Spear of
no more
Annihilation.
Deus Ex Machinas in this campaign.
All right, guys, let's make this a rule. Next time we see a random orb floating in the sky, let's go 2 by 2 or 1 by 1.
No, it's 2x4. You've become the brick.
The sinners? What? Oh, dissenters. Okay.
Didn't the centers go first?
But okay, Stormy. Whatever.
Okay. Anyways,
Moving on. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, like, it feels like our two choices are this wharf to our left, which looks very, very
Treacherous.
peaceful.
Oh.
Does it look treacherous to you? This mill
The
wharf?
land around it.
Well, I mean, not directly around it.
I don't think it's that bad.
I mean, in comparison to this bottom part where it's all fucking crimson in parts.
You see, then we're just gonna look like idiots.
So, I mean, what we could do is we could, like, boat over to, like, somewhere, like, off the coast. Not that close to the shore, but, like, off the coast. To, do a little telescope action. And I spy some demon monsters in the village. And then we skedaddle to the other places.
Yes.
Wait, sorry, I couldn't see your cursor. Where did you want to go first? Where was it first? Oh no. This is closer. So I want to like go like here, and then like we see demons or whatever monsters inside the terrorizing the people, and then we just skedaddle. And don't tell Zid because Zid has a happy god, and then we just go down
Can't
the
hear
coast
you.
or something like that. Well, I mean, we're going down to the
Stormy,
Blessed Sun.
you're
so-
technically a demon.
If we go down to the Blessed Sun and we see a shitload more demons, why do you want to go to your stop?
I don't think anyone wants to go to your stop.
What we could do is we could boat down this like river and go to Twin Fort and like crash our boat into the wall, like Helm's Deep.
It's a loud way of escaping.
What better way to end a campaign than go to the very start of it all?
I'm almost 100% certain that everything we've done and every choice we made is the exact opposite of what Karan has planned for.
No, I'm pretty
I
sure.
feel like he
Kron-
probably planned for
I'm
what
sure
I'm
he-
saying right now, right? There's only like where else can we go besides these two choices, right?
But what
Yeah,
if
obviously, but the Twin Fort
he expects you to say that, and then you switch exactly what you're about to do, and then you've done the complete opposite of what he wanted you to do.
I mean, honestly, yeah. What's up? That's a great question, and we'll think about when we get there. When we get there. I mean, we'll see the status of the village. If there's like walls, like we can't see walls right now, but if there are walls, then we know that they're defending themselves from something. If there's no
Testing, there we
walls,
go.
then
All right, then
that means there's no enemies, which means they're probably all fucking
guess we should
demons.
prepare to set
So
sail.
then, it's like a 50-50 chance that we land there if we don't see any demons. Okay,
Really?
hold on.
Maybe.
That brings another
Like, I
minor
mean-
question. That brings another minor question. Does that mean that one of us or all of us are gonna go land and scout?
We're not landing.
We're not landing.
We're telescoping.
Okay, so we'll just think about it if we don't see any demons.
Yeah, I mean, okay,
Okay.
if you think about it like this, like, okay, we see demons, we leave. We don't see demons, we scout, we like look deeper into like if they have walls,
Mm.
then we know that they're defending themselves and they're probably still relatively safe. If there's no walls, then like we don't see any walls on the map. And like why would you have no walls when the fucking breach is like right there across the road?
Well, I mean, look at the
Right.
breach. Well, yeah, you're right, but there's more corruption here. I
So then it's more suspicious if there's no walls, right?
now,
At least I think it's more suspicious if
Now
you're
thi-
like next to the fucking enemy and you have no walls to defend yourself.
now
More
there's
suspicious.
there is another possibility because this has happened before. Maybe in another campaign, but this has happened before. What happens if it's a ghost town?
Then we just leave. What do you mean?
We leave? We don't land?
Yeah, we just leave.
Why would we land if it's a ghost town? There's nothing to do there.
Because at least we're not gonna be attacked by demons.
Doesn't mean anything.
What if we don't get attacked by demons in this busted sun? We don't know that.
Okay. All right.
And if you want to do probably what he doesn't expect us to do, we should probably just like
Go straight to the breach. Go straight to the breach, knock knock, and ask them what the hell did
it'd
you
probably
do?
be a death sentence, but
Counter suggestion.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
What if we transition to a more guerrilla fighting style and
Uh-huh.
set up a home base on this island because now it is, allied with us.
Yeah.
And we conduct raiding parties into the land and eventually make our way to
That
clearing the ship.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm
That is
kind
a
of
good
down.
idea.
The only issue
Yeah,
is
that's a
that
good.
like
That's a great idea. Why don't we ask?
it's like a long time. It's probably gonna take us like a week
We've got time.
Okay,
to
so
wharf, and then it'll take us like a month to travel, over a month to
Should
travel
we-
to the Blessed Sun.
should we ask the survivors
So-
if they could lend us like a building for our HQ? And
A building?
How about building
Oh,
materials?
sorry. I thought you meant like you wanted to put a building on the ship and.
no.
Okay, I was like, what are you?
No,
thinking?
if they like have a unoccupied building on their island that we could use as one, pretty much a home base, and then two in HQ.
Oh, speaking of unoccupied, Kron, this island. What happened to how there's like the main city in the center and like the two ports and whatever? What happened to the people in them?
Lost in the great beyond.
The ones that were frozen in time, in other words,
Yeah. Are they unfrozen in time or are they just like?
dead. They age like rapidly.
The ones that are unfrozen in time have. You know what? We're gonna resolve their life issues right now. It's a great idea.
life issues. That's what
Somebody
we're
Right.
roll
doing.
a D100.
Life issue.
Unlife.
They're gonna age to a D100. Are you serious? Here, I'll roll it because I want them
They
to.
just die.
Why would they roll? Why would they age to a D100? Stormy. When they've lived for like how many years has it been? Like thousands of years
Yeah, thousands.
All
that
right.
they've been time locked? Or
Well, first of all, we all
All right.
forgot to roll our D100, so there's mine.
The vast majority of people survived being released from their time lock.
oh, is it 93% of people survived? Is that the amount of people
Yes.
surviving?
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
crazy.
Oh, Stormy, you saved them all. Holy shit.
Yes!
So there
They'll
are
never
a
know
lot
it's
of
you.
Wait a
there are
minute.
a lot of survivors that
Wait a minute.
are
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
available on this island.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I did the exact
And
opposite.
did they realize that they've been time locked for thousands of years?
Hey,
That may take a few days for that realization to come through as they adapt to the crumbling infrastructure and harsh realities of not having food.
so this is my question, Kron. Technically, does my god approve of us saving everybody on this island?
Really? Did your god approve
Well,
of me for rolling that?
The
that
main
D100?
problem here is that we've saved them just for them to die. So
Wait, did
But we still technically
But what?
saved,
Wait, Kron. Then what about the provisions that were still in their carts? Because there were still provisions that were frozen in time.
well, yeah, but once they run out, what are they gonna do?
There's
There's no. This is like a trade district, right? A trade area. There's no. Who are they gonna trade with?
it's still,
Right?
it's never
it's,
too late.
It's an island, so
There-
they're probably never going to be self-sufficient.
There's gonna be some scarcity, but it's not gonna be to the point that
I
it's so,
must deliver justice. I
fast.
agree.
it's not gonna be like
Yeah.
so bad that they're not gonna be able to like build a farm or something like that.
Yeah, but
They'll be able to. It's gonna be
how
hard.
much can you
but
grow here? How much will die? Like you say, 93% of the people, probably like over half will die.
It just depends, really.
No,
Okay,
I don't
Okay,
think
Kron.
man.
As
Pretty
far
sure
as
they're just dead,
as
dead.
far as provisions and livestock, how much of that survived? I guess that's our question.
Enough for at least enough for a. We'll say there's enough food on the island for everybody to survive after rationing for a month.
Yeah, they're fucked. Oh well.
Fuck.
Pretty much.
Okay, our job
Maybe
here
you
is
should have
done.
low rolled that number for me.
Well, it's technically a good thing because it's what I am supposed to do. I save people, and that's the opposite of what I was supposed to do. But I mean,
Just imagine all those people. Like, let's say like you're like happily married, and like your spouse is the 7% that fucking just disappeared. You like you blink your eyes open,
I mean,
come back to this world, and you like see your significant other just fucking disappear into the dust.
I mean, what's the difference if the significant other had a stroke? I
A
mean,
lot of things.
that's something. That's death in the blink of an eye.
So 7% of the people in this island just had a stroke randomly. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Tourism.
Damn. Okay.
That's actually terrorism.
Anyways, let's just
All right, so we're gonna go with Op's idea of asking if we could have a building on the island to set up our home base, and then we'll go ahead and go.
well,
with
I think it's
Nita's
better
idea.
to set the home base on the other island. You know, the smaller island on the left,
Yeah, that's what I
far
meant.
away from this island. Yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
So, I'm down for that home base on the dwarf island, and then we'll ask them to boat us around. You know, so we can quick travel to places. That's how it works, right?
Or we just make
Or?
a really big fucking ship
We make it.
And
No.
live on.
with the dwarves.
The dwarves make it.
In other
So
words,
you
live
want
on.
us to be like,
You want to live on the ship.
No, we're making a warship.
Oh shit.
okay,
I mean, I'm down for putting cannons on the ship and all, but I still kind of like Op's idea for the HQ. All right, Kron. Are we generally in agreement here that we're gonna go with the HQ and then we're gonna take a ship and scout?
well, we have to talk with the dwarves probably.
All right, Kron. I think we're ready.
You're ready. You're ready to head off to the smaller island and speak with the survivors.
Correct.
Yes, the smaller island on the left.
All right. The rest of the people on the main island, of which there are several hundred, are going to be organizing themselves and figuring themselves out, as they no longer have any sort of semblance of leadership either.
Okay.
Seeing as their last set of leaders tried to summon a time monster and failed.
I sense crime.
I love time monsters.
Oh, I was gonna say I sense democracy, but
Democracy.
yeah.
And that's completely incorrect.
Did I hear the code word, Karan?
I did.
I don't know about you, but when I think of an island with a bunch of people and 1 month's worth of food for everyone on the island, I think
Jeez.
mass anarchy and like the fucking purge
Well,
The
look at it
purge.
this way.
over over
Look at it
supplies.
this. Look at it this way. One philosopher said, I think it was Hobbes. No, it wasn't Hobbes. It was somebody else. Anyway,
Hobbes, like
democracy.
Calvin and Hobbes.
No, not that one. Democracy is technically mob
Comic?
rule. So
And
let
if
the
someone
mob.
else coded, how
let the
about a
mob
nice cup of
decide.
Liberty?
Let the mob decide.
Super Earth, yes. We'll rename it Super Earth Isle.
Oh no. See, this is why we need the warship then.
All right, let's pretend these guys don't exist.
All right, yeah,
Um,
let's.
So you need to build a super destroyer. Is that what I heard?
That's right.
Yes.
We need a
We'll
Super
eventu-
Destroyer, and
we'll
we'll make
eventually get it.
We'll make the bugs and the bots pay for it.
We'll eventually get a super destroyer. Anyway,
Will we?
yes, we will.
Who's gonna
Unless
pay for it? You?
Who's gonna pay for it?
unless we jump into another destruction orb or whatever you call it.
Sphere of Annihilation.
Spear of Annihilation. Yeah.
Boy, I love
fact-
this
in
Spear of
fact,
Annihilation.
we will
So
find
who's
a
gonna
way.
pay for it?
We will find a way for our cannons to shoot spears of annihilation.
Is
Yeah?
that your plan now?
All right. All kidding aside, can we go ahead and talk to the survivors and get ourselves squared away?
Yes. So you have everything kind of in
Uh-huh.
hand. You know what you want.
Generally speaking, I think so.
Well, I think Stormy knows what he wants.
Stormy, I guess, knows.
Yeah. What I,
Okay.
He wants a super destroyer that shoots
I thought Zid wanted the super
cannonballs
destroyer.
of Sphere
I
of
want-
Annihilation.
Oh, I want the cannon that shoots spears of annihilation. Yes. In the super destroyer that Zid wants.
Okay. So
You should be
to
able to me for that.
to get us a little bit more settled and on track here, while
no, I
I
feel like we-
also
I feel
do
like
my
we're on
laundry at the
track.
same time.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm not even at my desk right now. I'm doing my laundry.
that's perfectly
Um,
fine.
What was I saying? So the best thing for you as a party to do would, I guess, be to find the leader of the folks you talked to last time, and talk to him. So I'm presuming that you're gonna get on your way over there next.
Yes,
Yep.
we are gonna get on our dinky fishing boat and zoom over to the island on the left.
Are there any fishing?
Neum.
Are there any fishing rods in this boat that we could take with us? Because if we're gonna be sailing for a while, we're gonna probably need to catch some fish and stuff.
What are your experiences with fishing there, Stormy, on the open ocean?
Absolutely none. That's why I'm gonna ask one of the crew members who are gonna be on the boat, supposedly, to
Like us?
teach us. No, not you, the dwarves. Oh wait, don't I have? Oh yeah, I amplified my survival. Okay, yeah, my rolling of survival. There you go.
Would it be nature or would it be survival?
I think it would be survival.
Or what?
I know when you get there.
Okay.
Fishing.
The Kron will tell you.
So after a short stint on your little dinky little fishing boat, you make your way back to the that little town of survivors, and you see that there's quite a lot of hustle and bustle. People are moving supplies from here to there. Seems like they're already loading up that ship. They are ready to do things and get out of this place.
Oh.
Hey yo, what's happening?
As you get closer, you see the elderly gentleman you were talking to several months ago, several real months ago. Kind of just he's off to the side. He's kind of just supervising the loading of the ship and telling people to do things. What would you like to do?
Well,
Yeah, well, let's.
if they're gonna
walk
evacuate,
up.
quick question. Quick question. If they're gonna evacuate this island, are we still gonna want our HQ here?
Well, we'll have to see what they're doing.
Okay.
Maybe they're preparing this boat for us. You never know.
All right. Somebody want to go ahead and talk to our leader here? Why isn't anybody going up and talking to the leader?
Because the idea was proposed by somebody else.
Okay,
Let's
fine.
go, Stormy. Chop, chop.
Okay, fine. Kron, do I remember what this leader? Wait a minute, I can't even talk to the leader. It's only Niji because they speak a different language. Or are we? Are we ignoring that, Kron?
No,
I
the
think I
fact is
casted comprehend language to multiple
You-
people.
you can cast comprehend languages to multiple people. Would you like to do so?
Yeah, why not? Let's
Because
do it.
Stormy's the only person that doesn't speak Dwarven.
I didn't even notice.
The only person?
I think
Wait,
so.
no, I could speak Dwarven.
There's
Do
one
they speak-
person in the party that can't speak Dwarven.
Do they speak Dwarven then? Because yeah, I could speak Dwarven.
I can't speak Dwarven.
Oh, is it just you?
It's just me.
No, it's just you. Yeah, okay, it's just you then.
All right.
All right, never mind. I cast comprehend language of myself, so I could hear what Stormy's
Okay.
talking about.
All right. What was this guy's name again, Kron? I forgot.
He did not have a name last time around. He was the elderly survivor.
Okay. Hello, sir. As you could well see, it looks like I solved our storm and time time freezing issue, or I'm sorry, we all solved the storm and time freezing issue. What's going on now?
Wow, you survived. We're currently
I mutter something.
putting together our ship. You know, just getting ready to get out of here. Maybe go to the main island and see what we can do there.
Okay, Kron. Outside of the game, do we know about what's going on in the main island like right now?
I mean, this is the main island.
Oh, that. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about West
go to
Corvain.
that main island.
I was looking at West Corvain. I was going like, are you guys crazy?
You live on an island.
Well, I don't wanna. I don't know what the word to use. Like, be greedy or demanding or anything, but would there be by chance any way we could for undoing this time thing and getting rid of the storm, would it be too much to ask if we could, one, have an unoccupied building or any building that you guys don't need anymore as a staging area for our little campaign, and then two, if we could have a seaworthy ship to take us to West Corvain? And I don't know.
One is probably yes, and two is it depends.
Okay, what's gonna be the definite yes?
But I mean, getting you a building is probably pretty easy.
Okay, and then
The ship is the issue then.
yeah, I'm assuming it's because of a crew that we might need for the ship.
Well, that of course, amongst not having us only having one, we're a seaworthy ship right now.
Oh, I see. Well, let me ask you this: when you're done with that ship, or transporting yourselves to the main island, are you gonna need it anymore, or could we probably use it with I guess a crew that we could negotiate with as far as helping us run it?
From the look on his face, you seem like it looks like you might be asking for a little bit too much.
I see. Okay. Let me ask you this. Do you know of a way we could get a seaworthy ship that could take us to West Corvain that could be probably managed with just the four of us? Sorry if that's still too much, but I mean, that's our main goal.
Probably not, seeing as that little dinghy that that you're using is only really going to get you from point A to point B over here.
So what's your plan when you travel back to the main island?
Well, first off is seeing if we can restore order. We don't know yet if people have been unfrozen or if they've died. So after that,
most of the people have been unfrozen from what we've seen.
Yay. Well, it's a positive thing. You're gonna have to figure out some sort of means for governance and food and supplies, and then after that we'll see about doing everything else.
But I guess to the original question, you're still going to use this ship afterwards, right?
Of course.
I see. Alright, Niji. Well, we have our building, but...
Okay, party, time out for a second.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Can we discuss, or...?
Dig deep into your memories and remember what is the motivating reason for these people.
For what? Sorry, what?
Saving the world.
The battling of
The specific people on Time Lost Isle had a bunch of things that they were motivated to do in the past before they got stuck in a time loop.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps that might be a good avenue to explore.
What, rebuild the island?
I will leave you there for 2 minutes while I go grab a snack.
I'm gonna look at the notes because holy hell, it's been a while.
He 7 went for cigarettes but never found the convenience store.
trying to remember what it was.
I don't see anything on the notes. I just see some old notes. Okay, so we saw a cart that had a letter from the higher ups that were threatening to unleash the worm, in which they did. That's all I remember.
Been so long. I honestly don't remember what this guy said.
All I
a while
could-
back.
All I could think of is just going back to the past stream back in
I'm trying to see if I'm trying to remember if I had any notes on it, but I do not believe it's anything.
They were trying to battle the Red Sun. It was like a battle of the gods, but that's just like that's the humongous picture. I can't remember like specifically what they were trying to do.
Yeah, something
We don't
something.
remember.
I would have to pull up the past stream.
can
Something
always,
something
roll-
red sun something something. Using time to deal with it.
Something summoning the worm.
Well,
I don't think it was
accidentally
summoning
because
the
they
worm. Yeah.
mess with time, so it just automatically summon the worm.
Yeah.
Right?
So if we tell them that we're trying to find a way to battle the Red Sun, you think they'll give us a crew to help us with the ship? Or we could ask them, do you need help with battling the Red Sun? Because that's our intention as well. And then they'll probably
Well,
take us with them to the main island, and then I don't know, tell us what we could do.
I guess we could say that we just tell them that, like, West Gravane is battling the Red Sun right now and needs
Assistance.
our help and maybe a little bit of theirs as well. And they know like how capable we are because we dealt with this whole time issue on the island already. So they know that we're capable.
It's just like that's all I remember is that this island was trying to battle the Red Sun, and then we have some higher ups that fucked up because they got pissed at each other or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I guess leading from there, we could just like ask them if they could lend us a ship and some people that are able to man the ship to do some missions or whatever.
Yeah.
On West Gravane.
And ask if they have an idea of what we could do to help stop it. And then we'll volunteer to be their 4-man army. Okay. Other than that, that's all I remember. All I remember is that
Volunteer means we're not getting paid.
I know, right?
Well, I mean, our main goal here is to survive. It's not like we ever got paid to begin with. Maybe just peanuts.
What do you mean? We got paid.
We didn't get our bag of holding from that fucker who told us to destroy that thing.
Well,
That
no problem.
That, and we need to go all the way to that to that town to get our bag of holding from that old guy.
That dude's probably dead, bro.
He still owes us a bag of holding, and I'm sure it's there somewhere.
Dead.
Somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
I'm 99% sure that homie is dead.
I know. I'm pretty sure he's dead too, but that bag of holding is somewhere over there.
Have any thoughts on this shoe up?
Yeah. Do you, by chance? I don't remember anything aside from that.
Thoughts on what?
What these people are trying to do.
I think it may behoove us to stay here and attempt to help the island recover.
Okay. And then attack
and
the
then-
main island again?
Build our base here, yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's a slow.
I
way
mean, that also makes sense. I mean, if you think about
does. Yeah.
it, these guys have been battling for however many years, 200 plus years, 30 years.
Yeah.
A few months isn't going to change anything.
Yeah. Okay.
A few months later, the entire fucking Continent is gone.
I mean, if the continent sinks to the bottom of the ocean, I say our work here is done.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
Unless of course it starts spreading to this island. In that case, we have a problem.
49-21.
Alexa,
You guys
set living
remember
room
what
to
year it was?
green.
First started? What year was it when we first started?
I forgot. I
Quite
didn't.
a while ago.
I didn't even look at the year.
Did I send you a PM?
Well, first sighting of the red
see it
sun
now.
was 4710, so at
I
least
see it now.
211 years ago. or
But what if I
something.
what if I like
110.
anarchy?
For the UK.
You have fun with that, friend.
So we were sent 210 years, right, in the future?
Yes.
210.
Well, around that. But by the way, there was one key thing that did stick out a little bit. They said that they were wanting to reestablish order and leadership, though. So
Yeah.
maybe try and see if we can help something out.
I mean,
yeah, that was
that was
Op's
Op's idea.
Yeah. So let's push a little bit more on that then.
Alright.
And I think
Yeah, they'll do that. Yep, because as we said, we've been missing for 210 years, and
Alright.
a few months or maybe a
Tron,
year
we are
isn't
not
gonna change
Brexiting
anything.
it. We are not Brexiting it. I refuse to do that much.
I mean,
Are
you
you
said
sure we don't
anarchy,
wanna
so
All right. I guess whenever you're ready. Everybody ready? Everybody agree?
Yeah, I'm down. We'll just spend like however long it takes to
Okay.
make this island a good island.
All right, Kron, I'm ready when you are.
I'm here waiting for one of you guys to do and/or say
Okay.
something.
All right. Okay, Mr. Leader, I forgot what his name was. Sorry. Okay, sir. Well, what about this? I understand that, to my understanding, this island has a history with the Battle of the Red Sun, and I know that's been quite a big problem in West Corvain. And I understand, given the situation, that the time freezing is over, and we're looking to restore order here. Considering how we started helping you guys to begin with, what do you say that you let us help you restore order on this island? That way, once we have our people situated, then we could do something about the Red Sun.
And how exactly are you gonna propose to get around all of these emergent issues we're gonna have very shortly?
I mean, we could think of something. I mean, we thought of something when battling these creatures that were freezing up the time on this island. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're capable of doing what we can. Just give us some issues that one by one that you need taken care of, and we'll see what we could do.
You have, you have your certain strengths and you have your ideas on how to better this island, and we also have our strengths that might be useful to you.
So,
And
you're
if you have a
offering
book
yourselves as free labor?
Well,
I mean,
on
we're offering ourselves to help battle the Red Sun altogether. To our understanding, we need to get this island.
we're
in order
offering
first.
to help you with this
Do you
situation.
guys even know what the Red Sun is?
Weren't they battling it before?
I
That's
thought they were battling a worm.
No, they were battling the Red Sun, and because they were losing to the Red Sun, they went to time shenanigans. And because they went to time shenanigans, the worm happened.
I see.
Yeah. So
we want
we'll help you with your situation on the island, however long it takes. On the idea that in the future, when everything is, running well on this island, that you could provide us some manpower and a boat to reconquer.
Mhm.
Don't you what is this? Bottom text me? Okay,
bottom text.
reconquer
Only the finest.
or regain control of certain parts of West Corvain. and help maybe the people, inhabitants there, from the Red Sun.
Uh-huh.
Alexa, turn on kitchen.
So, you want to work for me then, I guess? While we put everything back together over here.
Yeah.
Generally
On
speaking,
the idea that you guys will help us to regain parts of West Corvan, or at least see what the situation is.
Well, give me a moment to think about your proposal, and give me a few moments to think about your proposal while I consider my options here.
Okay.
Maybe there's a bit of history. Can we recall history?
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, I have no idea.
We have. That's all we know. I mean,
that's all I remember. Honestly, it's been too long. It's been over 2 months, and it's probably like 3.
But generally speaking, I think they get the idea. I hope they get the idea.
It's been like 3 months since we probably talked to this guy. It's the life. It is.
It's a hard knock life.
So, the party. I'm surprised none of you have any greater ambitions.
For what? To take over the island, be the king of this place?
I don't know, to perhaps lead the island in your quest to take out the Red Sun?
I mean, they need time to
I don't know if
recover,
I
though,
want
right?
the responsibility in a game, but for that.
I mean, if I need to think, if I need to think like that, I can. It's just I have at least one person in my party. That
Ooh, we should make
I was
Stormy the
gonna
de
ask
facto
for-
leader, and then see how long it takes for the island to go under.
I was going to ask for Empire Management 101, the book, but
I know, right? Well, we could offer him. We could offer ourselves as his counsel to help run the island. It's just in game. I don't think any of us have experience with governance.
So my issue with your statement, Crod, is that even if we led these people to, like, you know,
Oops.
Guys, I'll be right back. I need to go AFK.
Well, since we're all going away,
I'll take a recheck, I guess.
You may continue if you like. I'm fine.
So the main issue with
welcome back.
Yeah, my Discord like
with what you welcome back. Main issue with what you said, Crod, is that you said these hundreds of people, I assume like 1,000, something like that, only have like 1 month food supply left, right? So there's some situations going on, you know, with 7% of the people dying, of which we don't know who's dying and who's not dying. And we also don't know the situation on the main island. So are these guys willing to leave their relatively safe island with a 1 month food supply to explore or to take back certain parts of the main island where there might not be any food and there might be a horde of enemies?
I mean, that depends on your abilities to persuade people and lead them.
Alright, guys, where's the bard when you need one to persuade everyone and play music?
not in this party in the slightest.
And like seduce the
All right,
main leader?
I'm back. What happened?
Niji's plan is to seduce the old man.
Seduce the old man with charm person? Is that what you're gonna do? Okay.
Yeah, you're a bard now, Stormy. Let's go. Charm him up.
All right.
Yeah, but
So,
hold on.
What
We
if
seduce.
I step up to say, like, oh, I'll lead these people?
I still think they should be an oligarchy, like us four, because we have good and evil on our side. So I mean, it's perfectly balanced.
Good and evil. Who's evil?
Me.
Who's good?
Zid. Zid's pantheon is good and mine is evil. I mean, there's our perfect
My
balance.
pantheon, but
Stormy, name me the last evil thing you've done.
Oh, no, let me
We
rephrase
torture-
that. Name the last evil thing you've done successfully.
That's
Torture.
that's also true.
Actually, I did kill the king, so I mean, mission accomplished. Kron even
No,
said
you
so.
did not kill the king.
Died of old age.
my.
Yes, you
Died
did.
of old age.
I still cleared my objective. Also, I successfully tortured that guy like Niji reminded me of, where I said, "Shut the fuck up and start talking."
Who did you torture?
Sorry, which guy?
The screeching cultist. Remember that?
No,
Yes.
No.
no.
We tortured
I
that
don't
guy.
remember that. I'm going to gladly keep making sure I remind myself I don't remember that.
I see.
So since we don't remember that, what was the last successful evil thing you've done?
You mean okay? So you're asking me what's the last successful evil thing
Second of
that
all, that was
you
technically Niji's fault.
that you
That you've
guys
done.
that you guys remember I did? Is that what I'm?
No, yeah, you've done. Because you didn't torture anyone, right? That cultist, I just like gave him like a command, and he fucking killed himself.
No, not that one. The one that was in the dungeon. You remember the one that we revived in order to ask him what he's doing in Zid's temple, and he just kept screeching. Well, if you guys can't remember, then I can't.
And how did you
really
torture
answer.
him?
Took his boot off and put his foot to fire, to a torch.
Ron, do you remember this?
Vaguely.
It sounds like something Stormy would do, but still.
We don't remember this. So what was the other?
Okay,
what was another
if
evil
you
thing
if you
done?
can't remember, then that's not my problem.
No, name me another. I mean, you're evil, so you must have done at least more than one evil thing in your life, right? What's another one?
Attempted
If you
to.
If you only
What's
done
another
like
one?
one or two evil things, everything's gone wrong.
Yes, everything's
Yeah,
gone
like
wrong.
if you've done like, if you spent your entire life helping like old ladies walk across the street, and then one time you stole like a pen from a store, are you evil?
I don't know. I guess
And
not.
dealing with NFL
Okay. Other
Yeah,
than
He's
See,
just
the
calling
thing
it
is,
a
other than
bitch.
that,
the thing is, what Stormy actually does is instead of helping the old lady across the street in the direction she needs to go, he helps him across the street in the opposite direction and then runs away. So he's done a good thing,
Well-
but it's wrong, but it's incorrect.
wouldn't that
It's
be
like a fucking
wouldn't that be
doorbell picture.
wouldn't that be chaotic evil?
No, it's
How
just
would that
chaotic.
be evil?
Okay,
It's
Just very
chaotic.
chaotic.
look,
Literally just chaotic neutral.
look. I
Alright,
remember.
so if you can,
I
if
remember-
you can remember another evil thing you've done successfully this game, I will concede the point to you.
Successfully, no.
Successfully, no. Damn, you
Something you've done
conceded real
unsuccessfully.
quick
Well,
on that.
Well, let me ask. What's the point? Are you saying that I'm not evil anymore?
You
No,
just said you're
yes, we're
evil.
saying you're not evil.
I'm asking you for proof, right?
Dude, I remember as
We're
much as
saying
you
you're
can.
evil as bitch made.
Okay, evil's bitch made then, but I still like to say.
No, we're saying your evil is bitch made.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying okay, my evil's bitch made, but still evil.
No, it's not.
So what am I now? Okay, so what's my alignment now? Just chaotic.
Chaotic stupid.
chaotic.
I think it's both.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So nothing has changed.
All right, I guess so. Anyway, what does that have to do with what our plan is?
Honestly, I don't know what we're talking about. I just
We were
heard you
talking
say good
about
and
it.
evil.
We were talking about literally Stormy saying that they should make an oligarchy because apparently
They.
we have good and evil in our party.
Technically.
Yes. Okay, I remember now. Yes.
All right. Well,
So,
anyway, still back
how
to the.
about I step up to be the leader of this island, I guess.
Does anybody object?
Let's do it. You can proclaim yourself the hero that the leader of the group of heroes that save them from
Sure,
being
yeah.
time lapse. It's like one of those like isekai novels where the hero becomes a king of a country or something.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
experienced leader from the Kingdom of Albonia.
Sure.
All right. So we're just gonna self-appoint Op as the leader.
I don't know. Do you want to take some leadership responsibilities?
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Would you like responsibilities? That is the question currently being asked.
Sure, yeah. If these people die, then it's on me, I guess.
Woo! Death.
Woo!
So why are we all
Woo.
cheering for death now? Isn't that evil?
Oh, what?
Death is a very natural thing, bro. Is it evil to be dead?
So you're saying that it's not evil to kill? Okay, we're getting into philosophy again. I'm sorry.
All right. So I'm gonna step forward and tell these guys, yeah, I'm the leader, and I say we should get your guys back on their feet. We should have some decisions made, and we're going to get things rolling, and everyone's gonna make it. Karan.
Did Kron just go AFK? We were just
Karan's
arguing.
trying to process.
My mic was muted and I didn't realize.
It's like Karan's trying to process the bullshit I just spewed out.
Up.
Yeah.
And roll persuasion.
Diplomacy?
Yes.
Whoa!
Nice. Nice. We got our new leader.
Wow.
Everybody shout hoorays.
Well, the elderly gentleman says, "Well, I'm getting a bit all along in my years, and you do seem like a pretty good person, seeing as you've saved us. So I will leave the fate of this settlement and our conflict in the Red Sun in your hands."
Very well. All right. So, who are my civilian
Wait a
NPCs
second.
that I get?
No, they do have a conflict with the Red Sun. Why were they so hesitant on helping us get some manpower to attack the Red Sun on the main continent?
Well, perhaps the old man was just considering how long it's going to take to get the island running again. And that Stormy seemed very raring to go right away.
But then we also talked about how we would take some time to help them get their island together, and then be like manpower to and like a boat to deal with the Red Sun. And you're like,
Perhaps the old man
Actually,
did not want to volunteer
hang on.
his boat either.
Well, I was gonna say,
You
I
have
don't
the
think
only
Stormy.
fucking-
I don't think Stormy mentioned it.
no, we mentioned it.
We mentioned it, but I, don't
I
think
also
Stormy...
mentioned it. Right?
No, I did.
I mentioned it afterwards, right? I asked them like, we'll spend however long it takes to get this island up and running, in return for manpower and a boat to fight back against the Red Sun.
And I did mention it beforehand too.
And then Karan was like, let me think about it, which is like a kind way of saying no, fuck off.
Lost in translation.
So
All
you
right.
can continue. I was just confused about that part.
You see, the only thing you were missing was the nat 20.
That is true. That's true. That is
The
true.
only thing you were missing was clearly the nat 20.
I blame Karan. He didn't tell me to roll.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I have to refresh the one. So, with the old man here, who can I assign as my deputy NPCs here?
Alright, give me a minute. I need to back out of Foundry for a moment.
All right, sure.
Well, I think
Me too.
technically
I need to
the
install
deputy
some tools.
should be the old man because he's the most experienced.
Oh
right?
no.
Make sure
And since
Karan
he's the
is
most
installing tools
experienced,
for
he
this.
should be like your advisor or something. So technically, he should be your deputy.
So what does that make us?
I don't mean like police deputy.
Oh.
I mean like who are my NPCs that I'm going to delegate tasks to get done
Oh.
to.
I see.
Yeah,
I understand. Yeah.
His city
So
council.
since you want to be evil, Stormy, you can go to jail.
My first order of running the island is Stormy gets thrown in jail.
Perfect.
To be fair, I haven't been thrown in jail all this campaign. Only Niji for some reason. I don't know why Niji.
Because the last time you went into jail, you decided to try and throw a tantrum and then lock yourself into the interrogation room.
That wasn't this campaign though.
It does not matter. I'm saying last time it happened.
Maybe I should throw. I can't throw a bigger tantrum now.
I don't know.
Okay.
You were playing a barbarian before.
Oh,
It should be good to go.
oh,
As soon
did
as
we
it loads.
refresh or?
You will have to refresh, yes.
Okay, all right, refreshing. Quite like the alcohol I had, refreshing.
Refreshing. Beer or spirits or what?
Mike's hard limit.
Lemonade, nice.
I should try that someday.
It was raspberry flavored.
Mm.
My favorite fruit.
You are a fruit.
That sounds insulting, actually.
Oh no. All right, let's see here. Da, 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 da.
All right, I'm loaded. So what tool did we install?
Installed management, Empire Management 101.
Oh, really? Okay.
202.
202, sorry.
All right.
We can read the book on 101. And then we'll
Are
get
you
to
actually,
it.
or are you just fucking?
I have no idea.
I
Guys.
actually installed the Kingmaker tools.
Ah, you know, I suspected you were gonna start trialing Kingmaker.
So basically,
I mean, I would like to actually buy the module for Kingmaker, but that's another problem.
I was kind of fucking with you, but I figured it's gonna be somewhere along the lines. So
yeah,
I was
I'm
kind
sure
of right.
there's a guide in Kingmaker.
Okay, so how do I share a macro with the party?
Just
Aha.
copy paste it.
There you go. You may wish to put that macro in your macro bar. I'm going to build the sheet right now.
Okay.
Click import.
Where is it?
Lacks permission to create
Ooh.
actor.
I'm working on that part. What would you like to call this?
The fuck is this?
What, the island?
Yes, I'm just gonna call it the Time
Super
Lost
Earth.
Island for now.
Super Earth.
Super
come on.
Earth.
Oh my
You named it Super
fine.
Earth.
We're calling it Super Earth.
You named it Super Earth. What do you mean?
Okay, so now when you open it, it should show up as the Kingdom of Super Earth.
yeah.
Where are we opening?
Yes, I
anyway?
see it. Active settlement. No settlements found. What'd you
So
say,
Stormy,
Stormy?
you see, I put in chat a script macro.
Oh,
It's View Kingdom.
Drag it into your hotbar.
Drag it into the top bar.
The
Hotbar.
hotbar.
Okay, hold on.
I will work
Your
on setting
macro
the rest
bar
of
at the
this
bottom.
up because I need to read through all of the. There's a very long list of of how-tos for this that I'm going to need to read.
Oh.
I see we
Don't
can
need to
gain
read
fame.
about armies.
Oh wait, where's it? Where is it under utilities or what? When you drag it up there.
Sure.
Or did I
No, no,
No,
Stormy,
no.
drag
You
it to
drag
the
it
bottom
onto
to the
your-
toolbar, bottom left toolbar.
Oh. Sorry. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, so like just how you make another macro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. And then it should open up the UI for the settlement.
Oh my god, we can celebrate a holiday. 2 per player. Wow.
To what?
So we
holiday?
get
There's a
8
lot of
leadership
control.
activities.
There's a lot of controls here.
Yeah, there's quite a lot.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is going to turn into Curse Catan.
Maybe.
Oh no.
If the sheep look the same as Krish Katan, I called dibs on one.
Bruh. You get the wood from Curse Catan. That's all you get.
From
Yeah, all you get is the wood. You get nothing other than
No,
wood.
I want my fucking sheep. Fuck the wood.
He
Oh
wants
no,
to
I
fuck
lack
the sheep.
permission to update.
Oh, Karan, we gotta stop him. He wants to fuck the sheep.
I'm sorry. Did we make a law where that's illegal yet?
Yeah, that's law number 1.
No, no bestiality. No furries.
That's right.
No furries either. Is that law
Furries
number
are
2?
outlawed. Yeah, furries are outlawed.
Damn it! So we got our two first laws. 1, no fucking sheep, and 2, no furries.
Well, no, it's just no furries. The no fucking sheep comes as a consequence to having no furries.
Ah. Right,
Remember,
I
your
will
capital
set
is overcrowded.
up the the UI for the
Okay.
kingdom and everything later, because clearly this is going to require me to do some reading and prep.
Yep.
Yes.
So we'll put this aside for the time being.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah.
But for the current moment, it's an excellent time for you to make some plans and decide how we're going to do things. And then
On
I'll
the island or
yes.
Okay.
Let's make your short-term and long-term plans and how you plan to
DM
implement
them
them.
to Karan.
Yes.
All
You
right,
can just
well,
we can just make a
is this planned for individual or planned for the island itself?
group plan.
The group plan. Well, I can tell you that plan 1 should be dealing with this food shortage.
Yeah, food production for sure.
That is
Yep.
probably the most important right now.
Beep beep.
Because we have shelter, we probably have water. So we have 1 month of food with very little production. So
So
I'm not sure if
set up
there's any
farms
crops
first.
that germinate and grow within a month.
yeah, we'll probably have to
Wait,
figure
get
something out. Maybe
creative,
there's
yeah.
still animals here, so we can incorporate hunting into our
Yeah.
I was
daily
gonna say
food. Fishing,
Yeah, I was
obviously.
gonna say fishing
So-
too. Yeah, because we have fishing
Yeah.
boats.
We can go into fishing, hunting.
Gathering. We need foragers to gather.
Sure, why not? Until we
Maybe.
can get farming all the way up and
Yeah.
ready.
A long-term goal, I think, should be getting material harvesting underway, i.e., iron, steel, whatever metals we have, wood,
Yeah,
things of that
whatever
nature.
strategic resources we can harvest on this island.
Exactly, things so we can actually start making not like super fancy stuff, but like
Just
you
stuff
know,
to live
have a
off.
high
Improving-
quality of life,
Yeah. Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
and thus also feed into the ability to craft weaponry as needed.
hmm
I know we don't have much to pay, but these workers are gonna need some kind of motivation. That way, they won't just take off with the stuff themselves.
Not dying.
Not dying.
Yeah,
Literally survival.
yes, literally their life or they're kaput.
Okay. Well, then we're gonna have to wait until we see some crime in order to find a way to do something about that. But that's for. That's another
I
matter.
don't think we're gonna see anything like that.
Whoa,
anytime
why are
soon.
we so big?
I had to adjust the hex size. Don't worry about it.
Oh my.
Are you actually? making
Things
this?
will have to change. I will get around to making this properly. Take some time.
No worries,
Relax.
take your time. Take your time.
Okay. I
No
think we
It's probably
worries.
going to require like a few hours of shenanigans and me figuring out how this all works.
No
Alright.
problem.
Trick is
So
it already
that's our-
works.
So that's our issue with food. Now, what about economy, as in distribution?
Well, we're gonna have to set up some sort of money mint, I guess, press.
Yeah.
Some sort of way we can get money back in circulation, whether it be something we make custom or fucking gold, silver, copper coins, whatever. Shit's
Let's
gonna
go
have
straight
to
to
be.
paper.
Yeah, well, we can do paper notes. Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Kind of. I think we should form some type of meritocracy. It's probably pretty good for this stage, just to encourage skilled labor and stuff like that.
sure, yeah. The best make their way forward, yeah.
Eventually, you'll get replaced because someone might be better at leadership.
Indeed.
Well, now I'm just thinking of a
Indeed,
bank.
there are some roles that you'll have to fill, and some of them you can fill with PCs, some of them you can fill with some NPCs,
Yeah.
and then we'll see how it all goes.
Bring
Well, set it up.
forth religion.
Well, if we create a banking system, some of these people already have like stuff like gold and silver, which was already of value. So if we create a banking system and we're gonna start minting paper money.
Some of these things you probably don't want to stress too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Q 1 month
Such
of food.
as
Banking.
I was gonna say we have them deposit into a bank in exchange for our notes. If we're
Infrastructure for sure. Make sure the roads are good. Travel nice and fast. Eventually, that leading into the ability to transfer large materials for boat production.
Mhm.
These guys aren't
do you
Forever
guys,
stuck on this island.
do you guys remember how the cities were back whenever we were traveling and we ended up seeing them all? I think we would
No,
probably
not particularly.
I think we would probably definitely need to start kind of getting everything back up, kind of repair everything.
Yeah,
well.
because I think this place used to be a trade island, trade city, stuff like that. So a lot of the infrastructure for making boats, dealing in trade, dealing with stuff, is already going to be there.
Oh, okay.
So
cool.
they probably need to fix things.
So right now we'll probably just, obviously the food shortage, and then we'll just deal with like governing, and then governing leadership kind of thing. and then figure out where to go from there.
I'm actually curious how this is going to be executed. Like, as far as the game goes.
We will see. I'm going to decide whether or not to use the actual Kingmaker system or not first, based on how it turns out, or I'll just make a very easy, simple version. Depends on because we might not need all the complexity that Kingmaker gives. So, and then from there we will begin. But essentially, I've written what you guys want to do down. We will get some of it done, and then I will get all this system implemented. We'll see how it goes, and then you'll get adventuring. Back to adventuring quite quick. Because the kingdom activities should be things that kind of happen in the back and not in the front.
I see.
So your primary jobs are still going to be adventuring. It's just at the end of a session, like for the last 10 or 15 minutes of the session, you'll get to make whatever decisions you need to make for the kingdom, and we'll call that one kingdom turn.
Okay.
I see.
Okay.
So essentially, we play a session, you do stuff like normal, and at the end of the session, the kingdom impacts come into play.
So how
And it
will we
will-
do things as normal if we like? Are we just like? So what's the plan for the session? Are we just gonna stay on this island, or are we going to?
So for the end of this session, which I'm going to call here because I don't have anything prepared beyond this, I do have some battle maps and stuff ready, but it depends on what you guys want to do exactly. What are your first plans?
Well, we're gonna.
Well, I mean,
we were gonna
Like once
sell-
you start, because you are not staying on the island to manage the island. Essentially, you are
Yeah.
making the plan for the island and then handing it off to some of the NPCs who will do the work.
okay. So I mean, I think our plan was to
scout that.
get this island back up and running, and then do reconnaissance
Yeah.
on West Corvain,
hmm
on
So-
the fucking top left,
Chaotic mess that's over there.
the
We
top
just-
left port, and then the blessed sun at the bottom, right?
We just needed our boat.
And
That's
whatever
What
in between.
that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Right. So, in that case, I have already noted down all the stuff, all the kingdom activities, and we will deal with that at a future point.
hmm
Would you like to see if you can assemble a seaworthy crew?
Sure.
Always.
Right. So, we have a ship. Where'd my ship go?
On Solon,
It's actually gone. I had a ship token.
capturing West Corvain.
Hold on while I go fetch my ship token out of somewhere. I don't know where it went. And no, it's not under animations. Under this one. Not that one. Maybe this one. That is the entire ship.
Whoa, damn.
We don't need that. We don't need that much ship.
Where is it?
I put it away. Oh, okay. Here's the token ones. There we go.
There we go.
Now we have a ship.
Wow. I like it.
Oh, is it on the main?
Are we
map?
on the same? Are Stormy and I on the same map as you
Go
guys?
over to the
Sorry.
West Corvain map.
I'll pull you over here.
Okay, yeah,
Okay, yeah, now I
Okay.
see it.
we were on the time lost isle. I was like, I don't see a ship.
It's right here.
I see it now. Yeah.
Yes.
He just blew it up.
Right. What would you like to name your ship, friends?
SCS Pride of Allegiance.
That's fine.
God.
I was gonna say the alpaca, like Kevin's, but that's fine.
SCS Founding Father of Democracy.
We are straying further from democracy. At this point.
1-800-PORK now.
Right, it's
Hell,
gonna get
that
CS Alpaca for the time being.
Yay!
Be content with the
How
middle
about
of the
Alpaca
option.
family values?
God damn it.
That could be a
Values.
subtitle.
I like it. SES Alpaca family values.
Okay, a couple of things I want to get out of the way before we do the scouting portion. Nietzsche, are you going to be busy next weekend?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so we are playing next weekend then.
We're playing next weekend. Sorry.
Okay,
Easy.
so everybody please note down, we are playing on the 28th.
Got
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Right. So the plan for the rest of the session, the last 20 minutes or so,
Uh-huh.
as I drop shit on the floor, is going to be to do the scouting piece, and then we will wrap up there.
We're on sub
Were we scouting? Sorry. Are we scouting
Yeah, well, you
the
wanted to
wharf?
scout,
Or...
right?
Yeah.
Yes, I want to scout the wharf and then probably the Blessed Sun. If whatever we say the wharf is not looking so good.
Right.
But yeah, the wharf first, since it's only like a week travel, probably.
First thing I gotta do is I gotta give you ownership of that ship token.
Indeed.
Are we just gonna say that we got some dwarves or people to man the ship with us?
You have some dwarves manning the ship with you.
Okay. And how big would you say the ship is?
It's a medium-sized ship.
Medium size. So if you compare it
mid.
to the Black Pearl,
The Black Pearl, yeah, you know what? The Black Pearl's smaller than a galleon, so yeah, sure.
same
Black
size?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Give or
Just,
take.
just to give like a size image. in
Yeah,
our
it's
heads.
not a humongous ship. It's definitely not like a Spanish galleon or anything, but it's
Yeah.
Black Pearl sized, I would say.
A war galley.
I don't know, man. In Pirates of the Caribbean, the Black Pearl beat the galleon, you know, because galleon didn't fire.
Exactly, because the galleon just kind of the captain just kind of stood there and got blasted.
Exactly.
Except
So
Little, little,
I
little.
believe everybody should have access to the ship now.
Yes.
I got Butterfingers, so.
Move it. Yeah, we can.
Oh.
Good. I like how it has land speed. 25 feet of land speed.
I don't have access to it.
Do you not?
I don't.
Wait, so is it an amphibian ship?
What?
You should check if you have the token at the top
Land
left
speed?
selected. Up,
Top left, what?
like your character token. You're not on drawing or anything.
Nope. Oh wait, there we go. Now I have it.
Okay. All right.
Um,
So we'll just go on like a scouting 1 week thing. Don't want to bring a telescope if we have one.
Do we have one?
Didn't we use a telescope to scout the dwarf island from the fishing boat?
I have a
don't think so.
telescope, I think.
Oh yes, yes. Op has a telescope. Okay. I remembered we used the telescope before, so.
Well, I have those.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that works.
Kind of a telescope.
It definitely works for our purposes.
So, it is time for you to set sail then.
Indeed. Should we roll anything for ship, whatever?
For ship naval navigation, I believe there's actually a skill for that.
Oh, on the boat.
Want to say, let me see if I can find it.
Don't worry, I made it do an unarmed attack.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Pathfinder encompasses a lot of things.
Mhm. I also like how it can move on land 25 feet, but it can only move on water 5 feet.
So it's not even amphibian. It's straight up a land
It's
ship. It's a land ship.
It's 5 times faster on land than it is on sea.
God, I think our boat has been broken, bro.
Yeah. I didn't know the Black Pearl had legs.
Hey,
It's like a
mention.
It's like a tank.
Yeah, it's
All
like
right. For now, you will be using survival, but there's an actual skill for it, and I'll add it to whoever wishes to be the permanent ship navigator later. You will have to learn.
Who has the highest survival?
Definitely not me.
I forgot how to check.
Wasn't that op?
Actually, you know what? Who just wants to be the ship navigator? I'll just add the skill right now.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh,
Oh,
shit, I do
Captain,
have the
my
highest
Captain.
survival. Alright, whatever.
Up is the doctor. Right?
All right,
Dr.
Op,
Goon.
you're getting a skill.
Woo! I like
Playing borrowed
skills.
trauma, but in D&D.
You
Yeah.
lore. Let's go.
Sailing. You are untrained.
I am the sailor. A seaman, if you would.
Indeed. A
So you now
small
should be able
seaman
to
in the
roll
open waters.
sailing.
Rolling, sailing.
So far, so good.
Definitely not bad, considering it's an in check. So the ship can travel 2 days, 2 turns, 2 tiles a day.
Tiles, okay.
2 tiles a day? Okay. Sounds like
Tiles a
less than a
day.
week then.
Again.
It's not bad. Half a week?
Better. Oh, worse. Still. Ow, it's
Oh,
good.
we're dead. That was a lot
You're
of
all
loading.
dying.
Time is advancing.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah, the game like loaded and then a bunch of dice came out.
Now it's raining.
Now it's raining. I believe we need one more roll. Oh, it's loading again.
Oh god.
Every time you roll, it loads the screen.
We're sinking? Are we sinking?
So I'm gonna re-roll that.
What are we sticky on, bro? We're in the open waters.
I said
I'm
sinking.
gonna re-roll that using a hero point.
Okay.
And you have managed to avoid.
You got a plus. You have a skill for that?
I guess.
We managed to avoid what? I'm
If you get a
curious.
low reroll, it's a plus 10. Is that the hero point thing or is it just a skill?
That's a hero point thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever seen that though.
If you roll extremely low on a hero point check, there's a plus 10 bonus to them
I
sometimes.
see.
Not for everything. For certain things only. Skill checks.
Not for my existence.
For skill, I believe it's skill checks only.
All right. Well, we're pretty close to the shore.
Yes,
I
in
feel
fact,
like
you can-
to.
Kron, I fail all checks. What are you talking about?
We would like to see what's happening.
You would
you
like
want
to
to know?
see.
And if we can't see,
Yarr,
Up has
the
binoculars.
sea be behind us.
So, it is sunny today, so it's pretty clear skies, and you can see the small town of Mail Wharf in the distance. There is a small dock and a few smaller shipping boats. You can see people walking around. They don't appear to be stressed out. They don't appear to be panicking. There's no giant scary monsters that you see. And further on, you can see a little bit of the village in the distance. It doesn't have walls or any sort of major protection, but it's definitely got farming fields, that's for sure.
Hello, boys.
no walls. Are there guards? Any like guards patrolling or out front?
You are far enough away that you wouldn't be able to see such things
Mr. Binocular Man, can you check?
with your binoculars.
Even with binoculars, bro?
Yeah, you're staying far enough away to be unnoticed, I presume, right? So this is just
Yeah.
one of you sitting in the crow's nest at the top of the ship,
Yes. Yes.
looking over the horizon.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What about the
Guys, hi,
people?
guys.
Sounds like she's hiccuping.
Hello.
She's hiccuping.
Yes.
Alright.
Hello.
Scare her real quick.
I'm sorry.
Who?
I'll leave.
Ooh.
What about the people on the dock? You said the small dock. What
Yep.
what did they appear to be doing?
They appear to be offloading supplies from their little fishing boats.
Like what kind of supplies?
That you cannot tell.
Just like boxes, closed up boxes.
It's like boxes.
I'd hope it's just boxes.
Probably
And
boxes, barrels.
how are they carrying it?
with their hands.
So it's just one person holding like a big box by themselves.
Yeah, it's like this with people picking up boxes and putting them on the dock. They're not that big. They're like medium-sized boxes.
Okay.
You know what? I would immediately like to say
They're
that
telepathically moving all of the boxes, Nietzsche.
Oh no.
Be very
No,
afraid.
right?
Be very
Like-
afraid.
Like in my mind, like these humans could be monsters, right? And if they're like these are, you know, like those big boxes that we see like on boats, not like modern day boats, but like back then they had like these huge boxes, right? If I see a human just one person like carrying that, I'm gonna be like, how the fuck is this guy doing that? Like a normal human just lifting a fucking massive box?
He's just
That's
built
your Popeye.
different.
He rolled really high on his strength stats when he was born.
Really high.
Really high. Nat 20.
I'll be
nat
hella
20.
sus, bro.
Sorry, three nat 6s.
All right. Anyone else got any curiosity questions to ask Kron while we're here?
I mean, I don't. I mean, do you think that this place is sus? I don't think it's sus.
I think it's a bit
Are you
sus.
sus?
But I don't have any questions right now. Kron or not? Opposite. Do you have any questions for Kron?
No,
about
not
this place?
necessarily.
What's the rough relative humidity?
It is humid.
Humid.
Where is the direction of the sun currently?
Like 80% humid, or
It is fairly humid. You are on the ocean.
yeah. Okay. All right. So I think it's a little bit sus, but I'm probably okay with whatever we want to decide here. So, what do we want to do here? Do we want to land? Do we want to leave?
I know that you wanted to go to
Do we want to like?
that city all the way in the bottom. I wanted to.
I do, but I mean, this place looks just a little bit. It's like 30% sus for me. Okay, so
30%.
30% sus. Okay,
I wanted to land, and if we have a new
so
if we have a new system of government established on our island, I think we should establish a trade route. But
yeah. So
everybody
in my mind here, we have 4 options right now. Because don't think too far about trade right now. But we have 4 options right now. 1, we land at the dock, and we introduce ourselves as some random fucking strangers, right? 2, we like go a little bit off the shore and we take like a little fishing boat and then row ourselves onto the land. And when we scout out ourselves, you know, pretend we're adventurers. 3, we go back to Super Earth, and 4, we go straight down to the Blessed Sun.
And what are you wanting to do? Go to the Blessed Sun?
If we want to go here, I'm kind of down for option 2 because I don't really want to land at the dock.
I'm kind of down for option 2 as well.
I think option 2 would be better just as an overall thing.
What was option 2 again?
Option 2 was we like stay off the coast, a little bit off the coast, like a little bit like, you know, hidden off the coast, and we take a fishing boat and we ride ourselves in and we pretend we're adventurers.
Okay.
And what is
Because option 1 will be like landing on the port, and that means like, you know, I don't know,
and what's our
our
crew?
ship gets, you know,
What's our crew gonna do? Just be anchored out there?
hang out for a few hours. You know, we're only gonna be here. How long are we gonna be here for?
Oh, I don't know. We might get sucked into an adventure, so that's why I'm asking.
And then we go back and tell the boat what's happening, or we go back on the boat and figure something out, right?
Yep.
It's not like if we get sucked into adventure, it's not like we can't just leave.
Do we have like some kind of a carrier pigeon system or some kind of communication system that could signal the boat to do something?
We have message from
Message.
Op.
We do, yeah.
Okay, just so we could communicate with the boat to tell them like to go back and get something or come to the shore.
Yeah,
or
we
something.
we
Okay.
have message.
That works. Okay.
Yeah, I can also summon a dragon and scare the shit out of people.
He has you on speed dial.
Make the dwarfs aware that we'll message them one way or another. That way they won't get startled.
I mean, we could just literally come back. It's fine.
Okay. All right. So
All
it
right,
looks like we're
so
landing.
we're down for option 2. Okay.
Option
Ron, we
two's
would
probably
like
best.
to like anchor off the side in a hidden area, and then we'd like to take a small like, you know, fishing boat or rowboat or whatever, and like go what the kingdom popped up again. And just like row ourselves onto land and then scout the wharf.
Okay. So, I'm gonna represent the cartless party with the cart.
Uh-huh.
Once again, carted.
I mean, I assume this is a wharf, so even though like the picture's like over here is a town, like it's pretty close to the shore, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
But we will. Yeah, it's 21:53. We will stop the session here, and next week we will kick off at Mill Wharf
Sounds
for
good.
scouting.
For scouting.
Indeed.
Democracy. That isn't actually democracy.
Oligarchy.
Sounds exactly like Helldivers.
Ooh. I mean, we're basically doing a Helldivers mission. Where are the bugs at?
How many are playing
No,
How
don't
many
say
of y'all
that.
are playing Helldivers right now?
Just Op and Kron, I believe.
Mm.
What do you
I don't
think?
want to. I don't want to buy it because I haven't gotten a new graphics card yet, which I should probably get soon, TM, if I really feel like paying for one.
Stormy, what do you think about getting it?
I am. My only issue is just my time right now because
Oh, I mean, the good thing about this game is kind of like a pick up and drop kind of game.
Yeah.
So you just play whatever you feel like playing.
Exactly, and I'm probably always going to be down for playing this until, a fair bit of time. This is super fun for me.
It is very fun, yeah.
I've been stuck on SP games for the time being. It's been a while since I done a live action.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
okay. Just
It
whatever you
comes
like.
along with a very good recommendation in terms of the fun value. It's very fun.
What?
Yeah.
So what is it? It's not like a PvP shooter. It's something else.
PvE.
No, it's a PvE. So it's 4-player PvE.
Ah, I see.
You drop onto a planet and you fight currently either bugs or bots. More to come one day. And you do like a main mission and a few side objectives every drop. There you go.
Yeah.
See.
And then you extract.
I can always stream for you at some point.
I saw. Hold on.
Shit, do you want to do it right after this, Karan?
I saw that it
I mean,
was.
we are wrapping up here, so is there any other questions we have for the session?
I just wasn't
Questions
expecting a
for discussion.
governing session. I thought we were gonna fight another boss.
As if.
So did we
No.
find a map of this place, or is this just you telling us like what this map looks like?
I am just giving you this map.
Okay. So do we know anything about anything on this map, or is this just what we know is just this map?
All you know for the time being is this map.
This map, okay.
Just because I was considering allowing you guys to explore the map with hex exploration, but then I thought it would have been too much of a pain in the ass. So
I don't know what that entails, so. Okay.
it means you wouldn't have access to the map. You'd have access to a giant gray screen, and every hex that you move to would open up.
Would open up more.
It's
Yeah, it'd
like
be
our,
like Fog of War.
It's like our side session
Yeah,
that we
a Fog of
Yeah.
War.
that we played.
Fog of War. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't really think Fog of War was necessary here.
Yeah, it's not. Plus, he already showed us the map previously. So
Yeah, you already showed it
Kinda-
to us once.
if he didn't show it to us, maybe. But then you also told us it's like the same map anyway, so we kind of have a general idea.
Yes.
But obviously, we wouldn't be able to see like the state of certain places.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like, the breach is a good example.
So, if I cast Augury, I like to cast Augury twice, actually.
Twice.
The first
Twice.
time on our getting off at Mill Wharf and exploring. What does the future have in store for us?
What are the options again?
Wheel woe, wheel and woe, and nothing.
Oh no, I hear nothing.
Okay, I'll put it up for you.
Thank you. So what's your first question, sir?
Well, I guess I can't ask the second one because it's 30 minutes. So I guess I'll ask this one. Will we have any bad experiences going to Mill Wharf, scouting it out and going into it?
What do you roll?
Wheel.
Oh,
That's the first time we got a full wheel.
wow! That is
Oh,
the
wheel,
first
wheel.
wheel you've given me. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's
The
actually the
first
first wheel
wheel.
of the entire campaign.
I've used this so many times. It's always been wheel and
Really?
blow.
Really? It's
And like 2 times you've given me nothing because you passed the DC flat check.
really, it's been the first time in the past 2 campaigns, I think.
Yeah, whenever I've ever gone the spell, like the first
Yeah.
time I ever got the spell, it's always been wheel and woe. I've never and nothing obviously, but I've never gone wheel before. All right, guys, I'm feeling slightly less suspicious. I'll go with like 5% on from 30% to 5.
And I still say that, well, we can't exactly establish ourselves as ambassadors yet, because they're gonna look at us all crazy, right?
No, we'll just scout it out, see what's happening, and then we can just talk to people, figure out some information because we've been gone from this continent for 210 years. So
Yeah. Basically,
Just-
Stormy, don't think anything in regards to how we need to like expand like everything
Yeah.
happening over in Timeless Isle. We need to focus more so on
Mhm.
getting our bearings again
My
first.
Yeah.
The
Like,
the
my
Timeless
only-
Isle thing is background, so let it sit there.
my
yeah,
only
like for
my only idea
go
that
on.
I got ever since we said that we're gonna establish some kind of a governance here was just to establish a trade route. That's it.
But that doesn't matter right now. That's irrelevant until everything is kind of set back up over in Timeless Isle.
yeah,
We
Well,
can't do
like-
anything in regards to trade.
like
until
right now
after
it's been
everything's
like what 4 or 5 days, right? So we still have time, even if we're in a time limit of that 1 month, which I think it'll be kind of fine because we'll
So
good bury the situation for a little bit.
So I'm sorry to ask like deeply. We have no general idea what's going on in the rest of the West Corvain. How do we introduce
Yes.
ourselves?
That's why we're
That's
we're
why-
just
that's why
doing
we're
this,
scouting.
right? We're
Yeah.
not gonna introduce ourselves, right? We
Okay.
came in from there's no walls.
Mm,
We don't see any guards. We're literally just going to walk in, probably separately, maybe in groups of maybe pairs or something,
okay.
and maybe like someone will like go to the dock and like overhear some whisper, or just like go to the inn, overhear some stuff. What's happening, right?
Yeah.
And then once we figure out some semblance of what's happening, then we can, if we want to, we can introduce ourselves
All right then.
if we want to. But I probably wouldn't introduce ourselves by saying we're from Time Lost Island. We're just adventurers or
Yeah.
something.
We're travelers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I think that is a excellent spot to put it as a wrap.
All right.
On time
Yep.
too.
I just had
On
a.
time too.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I just actually had a
Mhm.
question as far as the technical things. Niji, I know that
Sure.
this was a while back. I just
Okay.
and I think it was like the first time that I died. I was saying like, yeah, I'm a terrible evil person, but you said that you listed a list of things that I did that were considered evil, which was showing my enemies no mercy, torturing at least one person. I have
At
not
least one person.
I had not at least one person. I have not commenced
Oh.
an evil contract.
Oh,
I've-
that's because I googled your god. What's his name again?
Oh, Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
Yeah.
Asmodeus. I googled.
No,
I probably
What
shouldn't because
is
it's
that god?
technically
Use
metagaming.
ancient poems.
But I looked up your deity, right?
Mhm.
And your deity's anathema is breaking a contract, freeing a slave, insulting Asmodeus, right? It's not that you're doing this makes you evil. It's just that it goes against Asmodeus, what Asmodeus wants, right? Because
So-
Asmodeus wants
he doesn't
you
want
know,
chaos.
he wants people to be enslaved to contracts. He's very prideful. He wants you to be the stronger being, right? And
Mhm.
torture
He
weaker
wants you to
ones.
be a Sigma male.
Exactly. So
Sigma.
it's not that you're good or evil for doing these things. It's just whether you're being a good follower to your deity, right?
Mm.
Well, I mean,
I'm just
obviously
trying to
it's
find
probably
ways to-
evil to
I'm just trying to-
torture weaker beings. But...
I'm just trying to find ways like without. It's kind of hard without upsetting the party because we have at least one good.
I mean, the thing
we
is,
have one guy who's undead. I don't know what. I don't know too much about his background though. And then
well, the thing about a lot of these things is a lot of these things you don't need to tell anyone that you've done, right? And even if you talk with Kron like in public view of the party, if we're not meant to know it, then we don't
That our
know it.
characters don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Okay.
Like for example, like that other campaign where I was like a cleric or something.
Undead
My
cleric,
entire
yeah.
shtick was like I was a hidden evil and I was using this party to become a god, right?
And then we build a planet.
And then I blew up the planet. So then it kind of
Well, that wasn't
that
wasn't your fault. You were just the only one
kind
who
of reach your,
survived.
you kind of reach your goal, just not the way you wanted.
Yeah, I kind of reached godlike status in destroying a planet, but like I didn't. This wasn't really. It's like, you know, it's like you wish on a genie, and you're like, I wish to have godlike powers, and he just gives you the power to destroy the planet you're currently standing on. You're like, I mean, yes, but kind of not really.
Multi-talk hurls.
By the
So-
way, I'm just like trying to imagine after cracking the planet. At
Yeah.
the end, was it just like you in the fortress, just like looking outside, and it's just
Well,
all
I got-
space, and you're just like floating in the
I
middle
mean,
of nowhere?
kind of until the fucking other gods or whatever. Didn't I like get jailed by the fucking other deities for doing
Yes.
this?
Oh, you got jailed.
Something like that. The fucking space police got me.
Yes, you actually got space policed.
Yeah, but for that campaign, my entire shtick was like to be hidden to you guys. I was doing. I don't exactly remember my full
No,
actions, but I
Niji.
was doing some evil actions behind your backs without telling you guys.
Niji, my headcanon is you got picked up by the Astral Express.
Yeah, I did, yeah. Except I accidentally summoned the wall in front of the Astral Express.
Oh no.
It just,
Yeah.